a quick recap. It's all about the definition, because the whole topic, right, is all about that, isn't it? Which is definition of transition element. First of all, it must always belong to the D block element. But D block is not good enough. It must form one or more stable ions with at least one partially filled D orbitals, also known collectively must have partially filled D subshells. And because of that, you realize the first two in the first row of transition elements, or the D block element, scandium and zinc, right, the first and the last, they are not considered to be transition elements. All right. Why? Simply because both of them, they tend to form these ions respectively. Zinc always like to form zinc 2+, scandium always scandium 3+. And if you look at it, their configuration is not what you want. It's 3D0, 3D10. It did not satisfy this condition. And this keep coming out, you're supposed to get full marks for it. And once again, this is related to the color. The solution of a scandium salt, which has a scandium ion, same like a zinc salt, which is a zinc ion, is always colorless. Colorless solution. The solid, white. Okay? So white as a solid, dissolved in water, colorless. There's no such thing as colorless solid, by the way. It's always white solid and colorless solution. Please take note. All right, so let me just quickly write this down. I think a lot of people still don't understand the white and the colorless that we use in chemistry. Again, physics students, the way you look at it, the color slightly different from us, right? So once again, zinc, say what do you want? Zinc sulfate. Zinc sulfate, if it's a solid, all right, I can just put solid state. So once again, the states refers to the actual physical state of them. So this is a white solid. And then over here, I'll just use the two space I can find. When it's a solution, aqueous, it is a colorless solution. And this linked to the last part, which everyone have learned from your school, the standard question, right? Why are some solutions colorless and not colored? Okay, standard question. Now, I also mentioned that although scandium and zinc are not transition elements, but still part of the D block elements, all right? Then they are occasionally mentioned. I'm going to change this. I will say they will be frequently tested. They will be tested where more on the physical properties. Please take note, all the content over here are your standard question. So whatever see in the notes here, every inch of it you must know, you must be able to explain with the keywords or equation beautifully. They will all come out in paper 1 and paper 3 especially, because they're known as a standard question. I'll repeat myself. So last week, what did we do? We came here and say, okay, it's about filling it up. Remember? Atomic structure, chapter 1. We say what? We say that there is a convergent pattern here, right? Converge. Now, what does the convergent pattern tells you? All right, since atomic structure, in case you miss out the keywords, is that the two energy level, the 3D and 4S, the energy level are very close. That's the keyword and that's the answer. In energy levels. It is one of the keywords itself, which later we're going to use. There's a reason why the rest don't converge, because they are too different. These two convert. Why? Because of the y-axis. All right, they are very near. That's why they can flip up and down quite easily. Because very near. If they're very far, there's no way they converge. All right. In case you didn't catch this in atomic structure last time, because nobody cared right at the time. We just know how to write. Of course, now it's important. And because of that, when you feed the electrons, then once again, because the energy level is very near, they will then easily diverge. All right. Then they will go back to this kind of, based on their principal quantum shell level. All right. Once again, it's because they are very near the energy.
If you would like to catch my latest videos, click on subscribe button right now. And click on the bell if you want to receive instant notifications once I've uploaded my latest video. If you would like to join my live chemistry classes and revision workshops, go on to winnerseducation.com and find out how you can score distinction for chemistry on a consistent basis, either in our center or online via Zoom. If you want to check out my online school, go on to passwithdistinction.teachable.com. you'll be able to learn chemistry concepts at your own pace and anywhere in the world, topic by topic. This is Sean Chua from Winners Education, to your distinction in chemistry.